dude. I remember that Transformer series. It was awful.
Beast Wars. That's great. I love it.
It was weird.
The computer animation was terrible and will not hold up whatsoever.
It's just the fact that they were like, we're here on Earth like before the Transformers were discovered. It's weird.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like an episode of SpongeBob before SpongeBob. It's fucking weird.
Just still watch that show though. It's fucking no, yeah, you need to. Amazing.
It's required watching.
Humor, it's top tier.
Yeah, you might actually laugh.
Actually holds up.
All right, so where we left off, your party got a little bit beaten and bruised, but they healed up. They're back on track, heading to Nogon Spaceport at the Shoredix warehouse.
Short dicks.
Mm-hmm. This is like the only clue that you had so far as to like another like warehouse operation that might have been connected to the death mazes or rape mazes. Sorry.
Dildo.
Okay. I mean, you keep on changing it up every time. So, anyway, when you arrive at the warehouse, you see the bodies of Greys dead, lying in front of the warehouse. They remind you of the slaves and workers that were in the first warehouse, and the weapon, like their deaths were clearly caused by the weapons that the ones that are attacking you are. So, Greys killed these guys.
I don't get it. What warehouse are we at?
Shoredix.
Oh.
Shoredix.
How am I supposed to investigate? So
Yeah.
they killed everybody?
Yep.
Well, fuck it. Let's go home.
So, you see that there is a small door which looks like it leads into a smaller office, and then obviously the larger door, which is the receiving door. What do you guys choose to do?
I just left the bottles outside.
Yeah, I don't get it. Are we supposed to be finding evidence or?
Yeah.
But they're dead, so the evidence is here.
Yeah.
Maybe you should investigate further.
Search their bodies?
Maybe,
Yeah, search their bodies and try to identify who they are.
maybe we should call the popo.
Yeah, we didn't do this. We found them like this.
I don't want
I
to
mean-
go inside and be blamed for it. I mean, they killed people already.
I mean, you can obviously send a message to the police if you'd like to.
Yeah. Be like, look, dead people.
Wait,
Yeah.
did we get a name for the people that we were working with, or like the Starfinder
yeah.
guy?
Security Chief Gremulox and Counselor Arkuragor.
Yeah. All right, Grimlock. Dead people outside. They're dead. We going in, but don't be arresting us for killing them because we didn't.
We
Sounds
understand.
like you're not guilty, totally. Wink, wink.
See if you can find anything out.
Just so you know, I shoot bullets. These people were shot with fingers and needles. I don't know.
Shot with fingers. Yeah.
So you're saying that the deaths look like they were caused by the typical gray weaponry that you've been fighting against previously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead and see if you can find anything else out.
I don't want to get arrested though.
Can we just search their bodies?
You're telling me. I am telling you.
Search their bodies?
You want to search their bodies?
Yeah.
Is it or perception?
Perception, yeah.
Yeah, she's doing that. I hang up on you and I go, and this is why we should just kill him out. And like I was
28.
holding him out. I don't know.
They don't really have anything on them. They're mostly slaves, and the workers are ill-equipped. I mean, the most that you find is broken weapons and half-charged batteries.
Do any of them
Can I
look?
take the batteries?
There are 2 of them.
Do any of them look like the other ones from the other warehouse?
They remind you of the slaves and workers from the other warehouse,
Battery 10.
but
10 here.
you can't make out that they're the same people.
Well, I don't know. I didn't want to be racist and be like all Greys look alike. But
All Greys look alike.
real shit. Now I'm racist. I tried, y'all.
No, you're fine. That was my own flavor text. Okay, so there's a large door and a side door.
We know the small door goes inside. Or at least we think so.
Hmm.
Should
Want to make a perception check on the doors?
See, I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
13.
I walk into the door. It hurt.
17.
Alright. You see that both doors are controlled by a computer panel located in between the
Hack
two
it.
doors.
23.
You hacked it, and it gives you permission to open either one of the doors.
Or if the last one was like this one, it's
Open
gonna
all
have
of
the
them.
controls in here.
Open all of them?
Yeah.
In the small door.
Okay. Wait, check with your team.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
why? What do you guys want to do?
They are your team.
Okay,
What do
Miss,
I do?
Miss Independent. Okay, I don't. Yeah. Well, we gotta get through here somewhere. So.
Well, last time the small room was the security room. That was where the cameras and everything were. So we should probably go there first.
Okay.
So we can view what's on the inside of the big building first.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you choose to go inside the small room?
Yes, as long
Okay.
as hopefully it's the security room again.
What?
Go in the room as long as it's security. Okay.
Well, they had TVs and shit last time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the maze. This is like just like their office. Like this is like the warehouse office.
This is also implying that every single building, every single warehouse is similarly designed.
Well, they all look the fucking same. Why can't they all be the same?
That's racist.
Just a note about that, right? I don't know.
Ben, get the fuck out of here.
Let me guess. Big crates of mechanical parts that I cannot identify. I'm a shitty fucking mechanic.
Or maybe these parts have no meaning.
Okay, so-
because they're just not something you can build as industrial.
These are like super big. These are like waist high, like 3 feet. So you could see.
Super.
These two could see over top of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Why don't you go ahead and move yourselves into the office?
Cool.
Ski. Let's go.
Make yourself a perception check.
Fuck me in the ass. What the hell?
11.
29.
15.
So while in the office, through the windows, Hannah sees that beast guy,
Do you want any more?
What the fuck is that?
Hey,
and
big boy.
and
It's Gunsbun. I feel bad for him.
yeah, probably. And Brian notices a glimpse of something out of the corner of his eye.
What the fuck was that? That's what I
So-
did. I said, what the fuck was that? My turn.
I think what was the one that does like the knowledge check against a
Intelligence?
What are you trying to do?
it was like what was it, life sciences or something like that?
Life sciences is
Culture
for
check.
anything that's a living.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it like life science.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how many points I
I
got.
mean, currently you're not in any sort of like.
I do.
Okay. I'm gonna do a life science. See if you can figure out what it is.
Nope.
Yeah. Barbarian guy did. Oh, okay.
I know what it is.
I don't know what it. Oh.
You just see a large hulking creature.
19.
No, keep this in your mind. No apparent weapons.
Apparently.
Just a big hulking beast.
Sven, your mom's outside.
What did you say about me, rat? 19, if that matters.
Oh, you got a 19?
Yeah.
For some
Okay.
reason.
So you're not familiar with what the species is called, but you know that they are incredibly strong,
Yeah.
and they fight with their bare hands.
Big old fish.
And they're big guys. They're about like 10 feet tall. They're not the smartest or most agile guys, but they're definitely powerful.
Yeah, Sven, your mom's outside. She looks pretty pissed.
If we weren't in a life-threatening situation, I'd probably clock him, but that's okay. I choose against it. Well,
I'm so glad you got your daddy's looks.
look. afterwards, though. Anyway, alright, let's fucking go outside, I guess. Fuck is this? Oh.
It's not outside. It's in the warehouse.
That's
Are you moving
outside
into
the room.
Are you moving into the warehouse?
I guess I'm moving into the warehouse. I don't know what else to do in this little box.
Okay.
I ain't sitting in here so he can rape us all in here.
It spots you, but because you were aware, there's no sort of surprise or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it is initiative time.
Boy.
This is where we die. Fuck.
Treat like a berserker, I guess. Gears of War.
Can I please stop rolling in the low tens?
Hey, at least you're rolling double digits.
My rolls are getting lower every time.
No, I mean lower than 10. Every time. All the time.
Perception.
It's my second 6.
I had a 9. You guys get.
I got a 10.
You got a 9.
23.
Of course. Hannah's like, plus 72. I'm going first.
Someone's doing it, I guess. That's fine.
Hannah's good to go.
As long as someone's rolling high.
The two of us are in the background going, still don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Okay, how do we do this?
She's like, I'm just gonna stand on top of a crate and gyrate and we'll shoot it later, it's fine.
I'll distract it with my fat ass.
I will summon
Android ass.
I will summon my clone army and dance.
Oh yeah, maybe I can use that.
Yeah.
Do you know how I can use that? Like once every day or something?
Yeah, it's once every day you make 1d4 clones of yourself.
Nice.
Dope.
So they just become mirror images of you.
So they don't, obviously, if they attack the
Yeah,
like, Shadow
Jason,
Clones,
we
they're
need to make
Naruto,
my
so,
clone
like,
Yeah.
Lego.
So if like they attack the clone, it doesn't hurt her.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
So basically, like,
Okay.
Then
That'd
how
be like-
far can I push them out?
they can be
they
within
stay-
like 20 feet of you. So you could be like this, and they could be like this.
Should I just use
this.
these dice then? Hold on, I'll just use these.
The dice you're not going to be using for attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, or you could use these guys.
Or you can use the dead guys. That works too.
Here.
Yeah, just use
How many can you have total?
She can have
blue
4.
guys. So we need like one more. You use the blue guys.
Dreader.
Do I need a roll to do it, or I can just do it?
It's like a free skill. I don't think it requires any.
What? You don't have one more white guy?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just trying to give you something that would be
Yeah, that's
easily
fine.
noticeable as not you.
Okay.
And not the bad guys.
How much health do they have?
They basically have like 1 health. So basically, they get hit, they die.
Basically, so like
They're there to be a distraction. Like, instead of you... Like, they give you a chance to not be shot, basically.
Pretty much.
If they attack though,
Where is it?
how does that work?
Can my clones attack?
Okay, initiative, please. Hannah?
It was 23.
Okay.
8.
Brian? Okay.
Oh, it's a standard action. You don't have to roll for anything. You just roll the 1d4 to see how many you make. They last 1 minute per operator level. So for your case, they would last 4 rounds? Or
Yeah, so
4, right?
Well, they would...
4, I can't remember.
Well, it's a minute per level,
So for 4, it's 4 minutes. And it's,
which would basically be like the entire battle.
yeah.
Yeah, easily.
It doesn't say they have any damage, so I would assume that he would just realize that they're not real because he keep hitting them. Unless he's a big dumb attack every time.
He's just big dumb now.
I never wrote that down.
Holographic clones.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready. I mean, I'm not going for right first.
Ready?
Okay, Court, you're up.
Okay, so I just do a D4?
You're gonna activate your
Yeah.
clones, yeah.
So basically you're announcing that you're using clones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3.
You have 3 clones.
Cool.
So,
They start like right next to her, right?
no, they can go out 20 feet.
Yeah, they can be like 20 feet with her.
Okay.
Sweet. Where's 20 feet in front of me? Here?
Be 4 squares. Straight.
So what about like right here, right here?
Yep.
And Matt, you're finding out if they attack and everything?
Yes, clone, shield me.
Oh, Brian is.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if they have any health or whether they can attack.
They move when she moves, right?
So they appear within 20 feet of her, and then she can do everything else.
But as far as like movement for them?
The image has no sound, no smell, no texture. The image lasts as long as you can concentrate. Blah 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 blah. It doesn't say that they can't attack. It doesn't say they can't do anything either. But I'm assuming it's probably like, yeah, mirror image. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, so these images can remain in your space and move when you can move with you, mimicking your movements, sounds, actions exactly. Whenever you are attacked, it's hardly spelled, has to attack toward you.
So if I shoot, do they all shoot too?
They appear to be shooting, yes.
Oh, okay.
But they don't actually do anything.
Okay.
They don't actually shoot, they just don't look like they're shooting.
So basically, they're going to do exactly what you do.
So you duck, they duck. You move, they move.
They move in the same direction, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if she moves forward, they move forward.
Which is cool actually, because you can like remote control them. Like even so like with the
Like you could just send them off on their own.
yeah.
So if you
Well,
move 10 feet, this
fire.
one's gonna just be like, ninja vanish.
It's going to be like inside the box.
Yeah.
Now, if they're not like right next to her, it's still like them shooting is still a chance that they hit one of the clones because they could be firing at any one of her.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, if it's a physical attack and it thinks this one's her and it goes here to hit her, then
Yeah.
it's gonna hit that one.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Cool. So,
I hit my clone on accident.
Okay, so-
doesn't understand what a hologram is.
so Court went, and
Or can I go
now,
again?
That's a standard action. You still have a move action.
yeah, there you go.
If you would like to move, your clones will move with you.
Okay, so I can move what, 40 feet? I think.
I think so. It's
Oh,
either
50.
40 to 50. You can move far.
Okay, so where's 50 feet over here?
You would actually have to-
30, 40, 50.
Can I move like here? I'll just move,
You'd have to move outside of the office first.
Alright, so you moved up 15 feet.
and then I can move. Wait, no, I'm over here.
I know, but they move exactly like you do. So they move 15 feet, and they move over 10, 20, 30. 10,
20 feet around her.
Yeah. That's true. Should do that. So that one's just kind of peeking out.
But can't I move him back?
You can move them wherever you want as long as they're in 20 feet
Feet.
radius.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, they should move.
Whatever
within-
formation.
Move all of them up one square.
Like that?
That'll work.
No,
Yeah.
I can move them wherever I
Yeah,
want.
wherever she wants.
I thought they mirrored specifically her actions.
They do.
So they have to move exactly like you move.
Yeah. Because they move like, if you move up 15 and they move over, then they have to move up 15.
And that's why I was saying the other two need to be moved forward to make it so that they actually moved 15 feet forward.
Yeah. Well, because they're mirror images there, exactly.
So what? I don't understand.
So, like, where they place has to mirror the same exact place for you. So, like,
Okay.
if you move 5 feet, they all move.
Imagine if
Oh,
everyone
then I'll
was
do
attached
that.
to a 20-foot pole.
I'll be right here then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
it.
still need to move them 5 feet forward
Oh my god.
Why?
because
Oh.
of where they started. They need to be in the
I'm
correct
back
place.
here. Jesus fucking Christ.
So dumb. Alright, whatever.
There. You happy?
They need to go 5 feet forward.
No, it's 20. That's 20. That's.
Jason,
Oh my
Jason,
god.
Brian, you want to like argue this out?
let me.
What stick is up your ass?
No. So you were like right here or right here, right?
Yeah, she was right there. Where your fingers are.
Okay. So she moved forward 5, 10, right? And when they started, they were right here. they were 10 feet away from her. So in order to be 10 feet away from her, they have to be right here. So that way they're mirroring you specifically.
Okay, are we done?
Yeah, they're in the right place. That's all I'm saying.
It's ridiculous. And so I get it, but it's all right. Sure.
I was like, I thought I was right. I was like, I thought that was.
No, it's because she moved forward 10 feet. So they have to move forward.
Yeah, that's why I said that's why I moved them here first and then moved them over.
Yeah, but you moved them forward 5 feet.
Oh.
I'm
This
not.
matters so much.
It does.
Well, I mean, if they mirror your move exactly, then that's what they do.
This matters.
Yeah. Or just put them wherever you want. I don't care. I'm just trying to play the game by the rules. That's all.
They're in the spot they need to
All
be.
right, they're in the spot they need to be. That's
Like
fine. Let's just move on.
I want to move on.
Just go, guys.
So, when you move there, you actually notice that there's another beast.
Oh boy.
I'm so glad I haven't left the office yet.
Lucky you.
And the first beast, the one that's in front of the, like, sort of looking at Sven, he turns and stands in front of the first clone.
So I just goes, hello?
Yep. And he tries to punch it.
So does it have the same kinetics that I do?
He has it.
Yeah,
He has the same kinetic and armor basis, but it doesn't really tell you about his HP or anything else than that. I just assume it would be the
It's
same
like-
as you, but it's just a hologram. So if it hit
Right.
you, it would just be like it goes through that hologram, so it would realize it's not real.
But wouldn't that mean that the hologram would just disappear?
No, because it says it lasts for a minute per level. So I'm assuming it's still there. It can't have physical damage done to it. The creature just realizes this isn't real.
Yeah, it's a dumbass creature. It needs to roll initiative to know it's a hologram.
Yeah.
It is pretty dumb.
Yeah.
So
Because I looked at the spell and I didn't see anything saying
if
like
it's like a
it had HP.
like a primitive animal, I don't think it's gonna know what electronics are.
I don't even know what this thing is yet.
Come on, Jason, play by the rules.
I'm trying to.
Where is it? Mirror
I'm looking 'em up.
image.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Just play the game.
I'm just trying to play by the rules.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Oh, it is. It does say if the figment is hit, the figment is destroyed. If the attack misses 5 or less, one of your figments is destroyed or near miss. Wait, what? If the attack misses by 5 or less, one of your figments is destroyed by the near miss. That seems stupid.
Like if it's a near miss, it still destroys it.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's kind of stupid. An attack that misses does not destroy them.
But if it's less than 5, then it misses completely.
No, so basically, like if I roll, like I'm rolling against her,
Mhm. Like
what is her electric
kinetic.
or her kinetic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I roll a 12. It's more than 5 less, so nothing happens. But if
Yeah.
I had rolled a 12 and it was going for the 17, then I'd still destroy that.
Because it was 5 less and
So
a near
it has
miss.
to roll a. So since mine's 18.
He'd have to roll a 13 or better to
Yeah.
destroy it.
Okay. So he rolled a 17 and destroys that clone.
Destroy that hologram. Destroy the hologram dead. It's a dead hologram.
It's a figment, yeah.
Okay. Brian.
I don't want to come out of the room.
Stay in there. You can, I guess, if you want.
You could technically shoot from the door, sort of. Yeah,
so
you could.
fine. That's 15, that's 20. 30.
These are like you can shoot over it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, go for it.
Pew! 18. Wow, that's fucking amazing.
That's a good hit.
With +3, so 21.
That's a great hit.
Where is my ammo counter? There's my ammo counter. I'm guessing I hit
Uh-huh.
for 3. I gave it a paper cut. Yay!
Yeah. Glancing wound.
pigment shot you. Hooray. Please don't look this way.
Okay, Sven.
Let's see here.
By the way, it says your clones suck against grenades. So
Alright.
Like, would a grenade just destroy them?
yeah, any area of effect just destroys them outright. They don't get a reflex save or anything.
Yeah. What if you throw a grenade? Like, would it still destroy them?
Yeah, because it's still.
Even though typically your grenades don't
Even though we
typically.
don't do friendly fire on grenades.
Yeah. Well, I made sure not to like throw it like at you guys.
Try.
I try. Randomly, I miss. But
actually I took out 2 of Hannah's fucking minions without. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I have a speed of 160 feet.
Whoop!
And I'm gonna attack it. This thingy over here.
Yeah. How about this?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
52.
A roll of 52 would hit.
Yeah, well, if I rolled maybe like 5 of those, I mean. 7 plus 6. 13.
I need to get you a chainsaw sword.
13.
A 13.
One
It's
of
a,
these days.
it's a miss. Wait, when can you get the chainsaw sword?
Like level
Level-
6, right? Or is it 7?
Level like 7. It's a fang
Okay,
blade.
you're getting there.
I don't think the chance that's what would make me do any better though in rolls. The damage would increase, that is correct.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's okay.
so Matt missed.
Yeah.
The second beast is going to move.
Hakuna Matata.
So it's 5, 15. It's going to move on the right side of the clone closest to me, and it's going to punch at it. And it misses.
Yay.
It's confused. It doesn't know why its enemy is still in front of it. And then Han, what's Court gonna do?
I'm gonna move over here and shoot that one.
Okay, go for it.
With the 12.
You hit.
Oh.
12 hits.
Well, mine's electric. Oh, I only did 4 damage.
Okay. And you shot at the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The first beast.
What's up, boy?
He turns.
Tries to touch you with his finger.
Tries to bite him with his mouth. No.
Mommy's not happy, Sven.
I'll break all its fingers with it. Shit, I will do it one by one. I don't care how long it takes.
It tries to grab Sven.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
And if I got
Grabbing
this.
now.
Do you want a hug?
Yeah, it wants to hug Sven.
No, please.
Yes.
I don't want that.
Don't know what we got.
So it rolled a 21.
Fuck.
Okay.
So you are
Even though
now
your armor doesn't do shit for that.
You're now being held.
I'm
you are now being held,
grabbed. Okay.
and you are you're gonna have a -2 to your rolls for this current turn.
Roll that 20.
Okay, Brian.
For what? For what?
I shoot the
I
one
guess I can do it.
that's hugging my friend. Sweet. I rolled a note too.
That's a hit.
Someone's rolling good.
I didn't shoot him. That's even better. For 2!
Nice.
That's right. Paper cuts the death.
Same.
I mean, you're doing damage. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Matt.
Hi. I'd like to try to get out of my strength. I'd like to use my strength to get out of this grip.
Would it be straight? I think when I was reading, it's an agility check.
Oh,
That'd be agility.
But
I'm literally like
it could be
taking my
strength-
arms
strength.
and like using to get the hell out of this way.
That kind
So
of
not like
Is it
You gotta
athletics
leap-
or?
Yeah, you got a backflip out of it.
I'm not backflipping out of the.
I would like to see Sven backflip.
I would also. My character would also like to see that too.
Yeah, I think I'll be able to slip. So if one's coming at me, I can use my acrobatics.
You can probably use your acrobatics,
Yeah.
but having a
and,
7
like slip
foot,
under.
having like a 7-foot lizard man doing a backflip is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I feel like
You
he
know,
should be able to use strength.
little twink boy.
Little twink boy.
That your character is.
Uh,
These little fuck boys.
My fuck boys?
Yeah.
Why are they men? I'm gender neutral.
Therefore, I called them boys by accident.
Fuck
They're
things.
BOI.
But
BOI
there you go.
boys.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
fuck toys in the house, bro.
There you go. Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure I just get his strength out of it. Like he's like putting his hands around me. I can be like,
Grapple. When you hold a target in place, you lose one hand frame. You can use escape tactics as a acrobatics check to break free, or you can roll an attack that equals or exceeds your target's KAC plus 13.
What's your acrobatics?
6.
So there's your KAC right there, right? It's 23. So you imagine having to roll a 36.
Just use your acrobatics.
Guess I'll just use my acrobatics.
So was that his only
Somehow.
option? It's either rolling acrobatics or rolling an attack, right?
Yeah, and the attack has to be greater than its KAC.
Okay,
So basically, you would have to roll a perfect 20 and then add like whatever its KAC value. Because like most of us are in the 30s for that.
yeah. So what was the other option then?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, and how does that work?
He rolls another grapple check, and you roll an opposing acrobatics check.
Okay, so he's just dueling grapple checks basically.
Yeah.
And if he gets higher, then he wins.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Well, if he meets or beats. I guess.
Meets or beats it.
Yeah.
Eats or beats it.
Meets
Meets a
it.
beat. Meets a beat.
Okay, go ahead.
10. With acrobatics. That's garbage.
Finger bang, bang, bang.
That would be a 19.
Okay.
So you were still grappled.
Yeah.
Don't give it a hug, Sven.
It's gonna be me and Hogan.
You can still attack while in grapple. You just get a
Correct.
You just get a -2.
You can punch it.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'm gonna attack it then. Oh, how I'm attacking this thing? It's grabbing. Because how is it grabbing me? Like around the waist, and I'm like, or like, I guess.
He's just like hugging you, and he's gonna have one hand free to do
I guess
so.
I'm just like, or like in my sword with my hand. Oh, what the fuck, man? 10, I guess.
Okay, that is a miss.
Yeah.
Plug.
Wait, can I just go?
Wait,
I feel like I just went.
no, never mind.
I
It's
just won.
it's the second beast.
Yeah, I was like, no.
He's gonna move to the same clone that eluded him before
Hello.
and miss it again. Okay, Han.
I'm gonna shoot the same one. 12.
That's a hit.
I did 9.
Damn.
That's right. Keep following that clone.
All the way around the room, just like, who would
It's like,
Okay, the first beast, while grappling, takes a punch at Sven for a 19 against his kinetic.
That hurt. A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did 1 damage.
Yeah.
Boop.
he tickled you.
Yeah.
He's all like, you big lizard.
Okay,
I'm very confused. I have many questions.
Brian, what's Plug gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot him again. 17.
That's a hit. Are you shooting the first one or the second one?
The one that's holding Sven.
Okay.
Because we can't be friends. 3.
Okay. Are you just upset because he's hugging Sven and you're not?
Damn straight.
You're not hugging me.
Okay.
You never hugged me like that. Bang. I swear
Matt.
to God.
Get off my man. Is it my turn? Oh, wow. Okay.
Are you trying to escape again? Or are you just punching?
Thank you. So I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 20. It's up to you.
So
How you want-
you miss.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. Beast number 2, again, a little bit angrier this time, tries to swat at that clone. Almost critical misses as well.
Why that shit so hard to hit?
Yeah, I mean,
Change
It's-
right there.
it's not doing very well. Hen, what you got?
I'm gonna shoot him again. Oh, I got 11.
That's a miss.
Okay, so it's definitely 12.
For energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about kinetic.
Okay, and beast number 1,
Hugging Sven.
that's hugging Sven,
Yep.
decides that he is going to throw
Hey.
Sven.
Hey.
Lol.
Yeet.
You should just be glad he hasn't decided to pin you and rape you yet.
Yet?
He's gonna throw Sven.
Normally you can only
Straight
throw
north.
like 20 feet though. It's
Yeah,
just like
he's gonna throw Sven
It's a lot.
20 feet that way.
So like 20 feet that way or like 20 feet
Well, that means
Uh,
he's ungrappled, right?
Yes.
that way?
Yeah, he's gonna throw him that way.
Fuck, because I'm gonna get hurt over the wall.
You might want to roll an acrobatics check to make sure you land properly. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, I fucking rolled it. Been going down like all the time.
He fails to throw you and just drops you straight in front of him.
Sure. You were bad.
Like he goes to throw, but like your armor just sort of makes it like slip out of his hands.
He fumbles the throw. Nice.
Dude, I almost critical failed the throw.
Sven just lands on top of his head as
On
he
top of his,
picks
like-
him up and he
on top of his like foot, and then he's like, ah!
Okay.
Who's a beautiful little Visk? Come on, man.
That did not go as planned. Plug.
Good thing I put all that Vaseline on.
You're a slimy lizard man, that's why.
My natural secretions.
It's all that lube still pouring out of your ass from the 18 things that are up
There
there.
you go.
I rolled another 20
Glad just grabbing onto my ass the
for
entire time.
7
7.
for number 1. Stop hugging my friend. That's my job.
He did.
Dang.
I'm the only one who torments him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt,
Hey.
how does Sven feel right now?
But he's no longer grappled, right?
Very
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm no longer being held by a giant furry. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep attacking him. Fuck that shit. Hey, look, a good roll. That's a big old 24.
Okay. Go
Oh, it's
for
a big
it.
Old, yeah, a big old 22.
A big old yeah. Shut the fuck up, Miss Slasher.
Yeah. That's a 3.
Okay.
3
Death
damage.
by paper cuts, bitch.
Yeah. 18.
That's a hit.
1.
Okay. Noted.
Thick hide. 14?
That's a miss. Well, did you add anything to it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a miss.
14.
Against his kinetic is a miss.
12
Okay.
for energy and like
Number 2 decides that this one in front of him isn't taking anything. So he's gonna move in front of the other one and try punching it.
Like all the way or just like till he can hit it?
That's fine.
Yeah, till he can hit it.
Okay.
It's an animal.
My narrow's in the way now. I gotta shoot him.
Rolls a freaking 13.
So what does that mean?
That against a kinetic.
Against the defense.
So if that would mean that it
It
does
does.
destroy that
Yep.
one. And Han.
shoot it.
Should have been like.
It's like a game of tag.
It's like
So
rape.
17,
That's a hit for sure.
and then 7.
Hannah's gonna down hers before we kill her.
Right.
Okay, this guy is now pissed off.
I'm gonna use a restroom.
Because it just keeps falling around as she tases it. So like, don't tase me, bro. Stop resisting.
It is currently enraged.
Stop resisting. This is Mesa PD. Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Wow, he's not even blown.
I mean, Tempe PD's got one up on Mesa. You heard about that, right?
What's that?
The 14-year-old kid they killed in Tempe was like less than a block away from my house.
Really?
Yeah. Like they
What the
shut down
hell?
the street. I was like, I'm so glad I didn't leave my house.
It's crazy.
Why'd they kill him?
So I watched the video and it was pretty fucked up, but they said he had a gun. Couldn't tell from the video.
Yeah.
But supposedly the cop said he turned around and it looked like he had a gun, so he shot him twice. But like from the video, it looked like he sees the kid in the truck, he hides, he sees something, he pulls a gun, the kid starts running and he goes pop pop, and then like after a little bit he's like, stop resisting, and starts chasing him after him. I'm like, whoa, that doesn't look good at all.
What resisting? He's dead. Stop resisting in
Well,
the
no.
afterlife.
The first 2 shots he missed, and then he chased him and shot him more. And I was just like, that doesn't look good for you at all.
It doesn't look good for anybody, to be honest. Like, why the fuck are you running? Why the fuck are you using real bullets? You just use rubber bullets when someone's running. Obviously not
I feel like the rubber bullet should be a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It is a thing for riots.
well, it should be a thing for always. Like,
Well, it's a thing because they keep bullets because they don't know whether the gun is real or not. But
Yeah.
they make
Well,
really
but-
horrible decisions, so it's really hard to.
but even like the rubber bullets, they have some freaking stopping power.
Yeah.
Well, no, rubber bullets can actually kill if you hit them in the head.
True, but I mean, I feel like they should have. I feel like their gun should be loaded with rubber bullets. And they should also have a clip of actual bullets. That if the situation becomes dangerous, but then again, that would slow them down if it was dangerous in the first place. So
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like that's bad.
Not great.
Okay, so who
She
just
went.
went?
She tased him.
Yeah,
I
that's
did.
right.
And he mad.
Who does number 2 work for? Ah!
Beast number 2.
Please don't see me.
He rush tackles Sven.
Oh shit.
Rush tackles.
Yep, he's gonna rush
Oh.
tackle him.
Hi.
Great. Gangbang. Cool.
Oh, I'm actually speaking number 1. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Who'd you
I was
do?
like, what?
You said number 2.
Sorry.
Number 2's that one.
Rush tackle. Yeah. Wrestling. Russell.
Rolls a 20 against your kinetic.
Amazing.
And
For what?
he's gonna knock you back in that same direction. 2 squares. You can reflex with a reflex save if you want to see if you can stop like half the damage and half the knockback.
What's the DC on it? I guess. Well, I guess. Okay, whatever. That's just. Is that fortitude
That's your reflex save.
or
Reflex.
reflex? Oh, okay. So 11.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna acrobat like over all these guys.
yeah, you are. You still get knocked back 2 squares, and you take 3 damage.
Oh no.
They're gonna get a big furry dick in your ass soon. No doubt. Just saying.
Playing with our food first.
Okay, plug.
I shoot Sven's friend again! For 20.
Damn,
Damn.
plug's on a roll.
For 2.
Not too much of a roll though.
Hold on, I gotta reload.
Okay, beast number 1 is now also enraged. Matt,
Wait, 2?
This is 1, this is 2.
So they're both enraged.
they're both enraged.
This one took longer because we sucked.
My roll sucked.
They're both pretty even
No,
right now.
you're doing pretty decent. I'm the one that's
I'm
sucking.
just putting Nick's.
And then first of all, I'm going to be sucking a little bit here. What's the... I'm sorry, what?
You're sucking a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's Plug's turn, right? Wait, no,
I
it's
shot.
Matt's turn.
Look. We can't be friends.
What the fuck, man? 10.
Wait, what are you doing? Are you shooting or?
Did you move back?
I
Yeah,
moved back. I took damage. Oh, I'm attacking.
You didn't move forward.
Yeah.
You were just attacking.
That's why I was like.
That's probably why I rolled so bad then.
He was dazed. He's just attacking there.
He moved back 10 feet. He's like, oh, there's nothing there now. What the fuck?
Yeah, basically. Never mind. Still didn't fucking hit him, so whatever.
Okay,
Whatever.
that's fine.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, the second beast. Let's see here. Goes after the clone because it's closest.
Blah. Blah.
Goes to punch it with a 16.
Blah.
What's your kinetic, by the way?
It's 18?
18.
Okay, and that's it. That's all it does. And Han.
Well, I'm gonna shoot it. Kill it. Yeah, I definitely hit it.
Yeah, did you get a good one?
Yeah, I got a 19
Good.
plus 6.
Oh,
So I hit it for 5.
it staggers, but its muscle help keeps it going.
I'm gonna do a flip over that bitch.
There we
Okay, enraged, the beast starts punching at Sven.
We got 3 friends. No friends.
17 against kinetic.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good tank.
it hits you for 5.
Getting stronger.
It just rolled better, honestly.
1, 3,
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Only prime numbers.
It gets another attack because it's enraged.
Oh, amazing.
Time for 7.
That's like me. Right.
Hits for 21. And hits you for 5.
Oh. Shut up, Jason. Wow. 5. Thank you.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not taking
It
21
rolls
damage.
21.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, they're all
Words.
rolls.
Jesus, Jason.
Okay,
You trying to kill me here? Like, I'm
yes.
a tank, I get it, but fuck.
Brian.
Not doing very good at it.
Shoot Sven's friend.
I'm doing shit to this thing.
No, I said
16.
you're not doing very
I'm not
good
doing
at
very
it.
good.
Are you using kinetic or energy?
Kinetic.
I'm a
Yeah,
masochist,
you hit.
apparently.
For 1.
Paper cuts for days.
I just can't seem to roll anything on this side of the dice.
Paper cut through.
Every single time. 1, 3, 2.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Sven,
Yep.
just
Got
got
it.
punched a bit. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep attacking it. I'm gonna try to stab it, slash it with the sword.
He's quiet. I think he missed. Moving on.
7 plus 6 is 13.
That's a miss, buddy.
Fucking hell.
Okay, the second beast.
Blah!
1.
Or blah! Or blah!
It decides to go after Sven.
I've had 3 1s in a row. What the fuck?
Hey, they're your dice. You bought them. Okay, so it moves up to Sven.
Blah!
Blame me for shit.
It takes a punch at a 20. It rolls a 21. Hits for 4.
Even.
Attacks again, but this time only hits with a 12.
Oh.
So it rolls a 12 and misses.
Yeah.
Okay. Plug.
I'm going after 1. Or, wait, no, I'm going after 2.
I'm gonna shoot 2 this time because he's in the way of 1.
Okay, go for it.
For 18.
That's a hit.
For 8!
Okay.
Fucking finally.
It falls over because you just shot it straight through its heart. It dies. Okay. Matt.
That's what you get for being in the way, asshole.
Yeah, I'm discouraged, but I'm attacking it still. Thank you. 17.
That's a hit.
I
actually did damage this time.
2 damage.
6.
Oh, it is not looking good right now. You get to attack again.
Nope.
Hen.
Well, I'm gonna shoot number 1.
It's not looking good.
Oh. For 8.
Sorry.
Stop ducking, bitch.
Okay. In a last-ditch roar, it swings out at Sven,
Hey.
Duck.
rolls an 18,
Oh shit.
Hi.
hits you for 5, and strikes one more swing,
God
but
damn.
misses. Okay,
fuck damage you got?
Brian.
I shoot at the one hugging Sven again.
It's searching for Brian.
With an 18.
Searching for Brian by punching me.
No, it actually searched for Brian.
For 8.
Oh,
Oh.
you hit it with 8?
I know, I rolled an 18 and I rolled an 8 for damage.
Okay, yeah, no, again, like this time you just shot half its face off.
Thank you.
It falls over as well, bleeding profusely from its wounds.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Didn't even need my boom boom sticks.
Yeah, I think Sven is happy that you saved his life.
Hold on.
Saved my life. My stamina's almost fucking gone. Jesus. Still a lot left, but still, fuck.
Okay, so battle's over.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys gonna do?
Can we identify the creatures?
Search the furries.
Yeah, go ahead. Try to identify the features.
With what?
Life science?
Life science.
Ah,
I got 13.
I rolled.
well, the way it punched me, I can tell that it's whatever.
I rolled a 15. It's not very hard.
What'd you roll for your life science?
17. Yeah, 17.
Upon closer inspection, you realize that they are Yuzums.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
The
them.
Yezums.
The Yuzums.
Everybody knows the Yezums.
Oh, these are my half-retarded brothers. Oh, yes. The Yezums.
They're furry beasts, big hulking masses.
Really?
Not much stops them,
Very powerful fists.
and they get angrier when they're close to dying. So,
No.
okay,
Cool.
So is that a no that you're not related?
no, they are not related.
you guys, genius.
Yes.
Scales on one, fur on the other.
I don't know. He shaves.
That's a lot of shaving.
No, I don't.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine having to shave yourself from head to fucking toe?
It's electrolysis, bitch. It's the future.
Okay.
We're not fucking monkeys.
Let's just go in turn order. Han, what do you want to do?
Shoot Sven. He's gonna fall.
I still have over 40 health left.
Is
You
there
want to think
any
about
more
that again?
electronics in the area?
You can do a perception check if you'd like. See if you can. Like, I would.
Yes.
Carrier's got a
I
tech fetish.
percepted.
What did you percept with?
I percept a 32.
Damn.
You do sense that there is a faint electronic signal coming from the north wall, north being where Brian is sitting. You might want to approach it for closer inspection.
My acrobat over there.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Okay, Brian.
Was there anything in the room? That little small room? There was no monitors or surveillance equipment?
You can go back and do a perception if you'd like.
We were in there. We didn't see shit in there?
Oh,
I mean, a walk by should be
sorry.
23.
You do see computer panels that are basically just holding reports for incoming shipments and outgoing shipments.
So no, not security monitors or anything.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, that was a bust.
Sven.
I'm just kind of in pain.
Are you going to take 10 minutes and use one of your resolve points to get all your stamina back?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I was waiting for it to come out and be like Sven, just be like, I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
Okay. So, back to Han. Han is now in front of the north wall, preparing to do a more in-depth perception on that wall.
I got 19.
The wall
Okay.
is a wall.
So when
It's
you
made of brick.
when you go around the wall, you notice something that looks out of place. You tug on it, and it opens up a secret panel.
I hack it.
Okay,
Why do
go
you
ahead.
tuck it? That just sounds wrong.
I hack it for 24.
Okay,
It's just a gray finger just dangling. It's over here.
Where you last left it.
We found the dildo room. Yes. Behold, the lube room.
all right. So you have found an elevator.
Going in.
I guess.
Those guys didn't have anything on them.
No, they're literally just beasts.
They're literally just monstrosities.
Before we go all the way in, is there anything in these crates? Is it just the same parts that was like for the last time?
So these parts are different. They contain like wheels and engine parts.
Dude, they have the weirdest sex legends, I swear to God. Alright, hold on.
A whole bunch more plating, and it's the same logo that was on the crates
Yeah,
in the
I
first.
figured it was Gravy Corp, but
It's not Gravy Corp.
what? It's not?
No,
What the fuck is it?
some other company.
Wait, what the fuck?
There's no actual connection to Gravy other than Gravy was hiring the people
Savage Corp.
for hiring hiring these guys.
I thought Gravy Corp was on the last cargo containers.
Nope.
No. Who was on the last cargo containers?
You don't know.
Fuck. Alright.
Cool.
Yeah.
In the elevator. Let's go.
That's why the police were so angry at you for.
Beep, 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 smash the button. Like, Sven, do the honors, you just smash the up button.
He's just like, fuck this, I'm done.
Knowing my rolls, I probably roll 1 anyway.
You electrocute yourself as you push the button.
No, you handle electronics. You're like super.
Hey, roll for pushing the button.
He's just like, the android's doing it, I'm not touching that thing.
Yeah, should I hack the button?
Yeah.
The elevator goes to 1, 2, 3, and now 11.
Yeah. This
I'm hacking the button, guys, as I press every button on the elevator. That's my hacking.
I forgot how big I drew the elevator.
So when can I use my clones again?
Perfect. Next day.
Yeah, on the next day.
Until you get to level 6, and then you can use them twice a day.
Tomorrow.
Hopefully the furry bastards won't be in this room either. It just makes me sad they were so big. That's so powerful. Why'd they shoot the Grizz? Could've just ate them. Dear Inspector Grimlock, as I ride the elevator down, and Jason draws the map, I'm just letting you know, we killed 2 Yesums. I don't know what the fuck a Yesum is, but it's big and hairy and looks like Sven. P.S.
Literally-
Sven got his ass kicked.
Does
It's
not
the
look like
first
me at
time
all.
in the history of our gameplay that he got his ass kicked, and I did not. I was so proud.
You were so proud.
Gotta take turns getting our ass kicked sometimes. You know, I felt. Yeah, I just wanted to cosplay as Brian. So I was like, you know what? Hey, fuck it. It's okay. Yeah, exactly.
Just getting figures. It scares me.
Oh, there it is.
PPPS. By the way,
I hack it.
the burnt hair smell is from Hannah.
I don't have any hair.
Well, no, when you zap the furry
Oh.
Yesums. I had to explain the smell.
Had to. It was required.
Yes.
Yesums. That's right. Yesums. It's my thing! God damn it, I get everything wrong.
Yeah, you do. By the way, I should figure that out real quick.
Oh goody, Sven's gonna be the first one out the elevator.
I don't
Good job,
remember what
Sven.
order you were in.
It was Hannah, me, then Sven.
Harry Potter bird.
You're a wizard, Sven.
All right, so each of you gained 1,000 experience.
Woohoo! For those playing at home, I believe we just dinged.
No, I don't think so.
We're at 9,935.
So you're close.
Yes. 65 today.
Okay.
So we gotta kill Sven and we'll do.
You try.
Rat thing. Okay.
Just randomly pull that out. We're
Okay.
continuing, you guys, but we gotta kill Sven.
So because we started a little bit late, we're going to go a little bit later. If you guys are okay with that.
Yeah, we
Brian,
killed two
you good with that?
monsters, that's it. So-
As long as it's not 11, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're going to stop by 10. So. Okay, so
Those two of them.
you enter the small elevator and proceed down for what seems like a couple minutes. When the elevator door opens, you see a familiar-looking control room.
Oh, good. We're in the maze again.
These guys have the worst elevator music, I swear to God.
Can't we just call the cops and be like, found the maze?
You can.
I can try. Hello?
But you wouldn't be able to kill anything.
There's no signal.
Detective Grimlock?
Maybe
You
there's
wouldn't
no
be able to
signal.
So,
Isn't this future shit?
There appears to be some plating that's preventing you from making any outside calls.
Okay, well, let's just go back upstairs.
really North Korean.
We'll come back. Let's just go back upstairs and make a phone
The
call.
Thunderdome.
Okay.
I mean, they can come up. I'm going back upstairs to make a phone call.
Is it deserted? It's like there's nothing.
There's
The door's open and we're like, what? There's no
dual
one
perception.
Here. 24.
You know, all my perception rolls are like A-okay, but all my fucking other rolls that need to save my
19.
fucking life are
So
0.
all of you notice that the room is deserted. The computer screen in the middle of the room surprisingly seemed to have an owl sitting on top of it. Its light is bright and active with command prompts on it, but there's nobody in the room.
I don't want to leave the elevator yet.
What if they've left already?
What, do we just make camp in the elevator?
You also see that there are computer monitors
Yeah.
on the walls
Like, it's just like the last one, right?
that show the rooms.
So what are the cops gonna tell me? Oh, get more info.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Probably.
Did I predict what the
Fuck
cop
it!
was gonna
No!
say?
Barely.
Yes, you accurately predicted what Chief
Grimlock.
Fuckface.
Gremulox.
Like we actually found the rape dungeon. Get more info.
Yes, the Tyrannosaur Autobot. Grimlock.
You get raped in this maze, and then we'll help you, I guess, sort of.
I'll help you after you get killed.
Okay,
Well,
so
I want to go to the
Move
monitors
after.
and see if I see anybody in the maze. Is there anybody in the maze?
roll me.
That's
roll-
what I did. I rolled.
Give
Okay,
you some actually antibacterial
Perception? 25.
okay. You actually see 3 grays in one of the rooms. They appear to be collecting.
How do I turn this fucking thing on? Go. Slow
Do
zero.
you want me to hack?
Start!
You could approach the computer panel if you'd like.
Well, oh, I can't control them from there? Well, fuck.
What is this?
These are just
Monitors.
monitors.
I'm gonna hack the Gibson.
Cool.
What's true? So, it is 24?
Upon trying to hack it, you realize that you don't actually need to hack it. It's already active and ready to go.
Start. Lock doors. Turn game back on. How do you like your own fucking maze?
So
So happy I'm still in the elevator.
you see
This is
that.
Brian's game now. We just leave. You come back next week. He's still playing.
So
They're like, we're gonna go call the cops. I'm like, I want to turn it on.
So you see controls on those buttons for each number of rooms that are in the maze, and you see that there are door and trap controls for the room that the Greys are in.
push all the buttons. Fuck it!
What the fuck
Oh!
are you doing, man?
Buttons!
Yeah, because that's always worked with any computer module.
Just any of them are higher than any other room.
Let him do it.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Beat him.
so you lock the room and activate the trap, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. My favorite part. Ryan randomly pushes shit, and without any thought of its consequences.
That's why I'm still in the elevator.
That's why.
Because I need to go up.
Yikes! I need to go up. Fuck this line.
I got Grimlock's number, fuck y'all!
Okay, so you roll and you push the button and
Push all the buttons, not just one button, I push them all.
the button's related to that room.
Do that.
Basically, a group of medium type enemies enter the room that the Greys are in and start attacking them.
Yes.
The Greys do win, but they suffer some damage.
Snowface guy.
Cool.
Okay, they have cleared that room and they manage to get the door unlocked and they move on to the next one. Do you want to try it again?
Like I said, yeah. Lock all the doors, set all the traps.
Witnesses. This game. Yeah.
I'm actually on the intercom screaming. Sven, get the dildos.
Sven, get the dildos.
Out of his ass.
Okay. I mean, he's got plenty. They take a little bit more damage and move on into the next room. They're roughly 6 rooms away from getting to you.
Excellent. I start the next trap, and then I set a sticky bomb right there. And then I move back.
Place it down.
That's what I do.
Oh, place it down.
There you go, buddy.
Okay. So they're in the next room. I'm assuming you're going to try to activate the traps again.
That's what I wanted to do first before putting down the sticky bomb. Yes.
It appears that they get attacked by some low-level enemies and take some more damage. They are now 5 rooms away from you.
Excellent.
Well, once they get here, we can just use them as witnesses.
Hence why I put a sticky bomb there, not a frag grenade.
So what does that do?
It's still a bomb.
It makes them slow.
Oh, so it doesn't it's not like a sticky bomb that sticks to things
It's
and
not a
explodes.
sticky bomb that explodes when you get near it. It's actually
Sticks, yeah.
Glue.
Oh, it's actually glue.
It explodes and it's like cobwebs and stick, whatever.
Cobwebs.
I don't know what it is.
Very
They don't really.
sticky cobwebs.
It's Sven cum. I don't fucking know. It makes it sticky.
Sven gum.
You gonna get that naturally, buddy, or what? How do you get that?
While you're
In
sleeping.
his cheeks.
You just jerk me off while you're sleeping, like a cow.
I just jiggle those dildos.
You seem to have activated some bad gas in the room that they're in, and they take some light
He turns on
damage.
the vibrate. He's just vibrating.
They are now 3 rooms away from you.
What the fuck?
He
It's
lots
a
of wet dreams.
It's a splash of a piece of resin.
I'm assuming that Sven is still, Plug is still pushing buttons.
Oh yeah, no, we're just watching with horror.
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
I'm looking at the owl going, who's the wizard now? Fucking hell.
They get some more bad gas. They're not very happy right now.
Excellent.
They're 2 rooms away.
I need a stun gun.
They have to fight some more small enemies and take some more damage. They are pretty fucked up right now.
Why are the Greys in their own maze?
Because
Because they were dumb and they left the door unlocked. And they left me
they didn't think that anybody was going to freaking find them, that's for sure. They are in the last room before entering the control room.
You just figure out these are like the these are like maintenance. Like maintenance Greys.
And they again take some damage. They are
They're winning.
absolutely tore up from the floor up when they enter that room, and I guess his bomb goes off.
Yes.
But it doesn't hurt them, right?
No.
Stick.
The stick. It does. What is it? Dun dun dun. Sticky bomb. Entangle for 2d4 rounds for 10 feet. 3. 7 rounds. They're stuck there.
Okay.
Cool.
So, I mean, you basically have 3 captives now.
Excellent.
Yeah, can't we just use them as, like, witnesses?
Can you use your stun gun? Because I can't. I can shoot them, but.
Okay. So where are they?
I'm guessing like right
They're all
there.
stuck in the doorway.
Yeah, they're just stuck inside the doorway.
So they're 5 feet from the door. So zap them.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna stun them
Maintenance.
for
Pizza lords.
Pizza time.
18,
Okay.
and then they are stunned for 3 rounds.
All right, so they are stunned and glued.
Yeah, we have to take them back to the.
Do you have any means of
I have 2
detaining?
things of zip tie manacles.
Manacles.
Well, there's.
They're not called manacles. They're like zip ties. I don't know.
Does anybody else have any like sort
have.
of?
Restraints.
Restraints?
Binders. There we go.
Yeah, we all bought cable, so we can just use that.
So you're gonna tie them up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
They can escape the binders with a 20.
Tell them
Well, they're stunned
3.
for 3 rounds.
They're not able to break free
Oh,
of anything.
it's
Right? I mean, they are unconscious.
Oh, it's 26.
And sticky.
Yeah, and sticky.
So they have to roll a 26 to break out of my zip ties.
They can't.
I know. But I'm saying they can.
They can't.
Okay. So,
Pretty sure we can just use the glue to like glue their hands behind their back.
so why don't you guys
Like more stitches
take
like
a
this.
little look around?
A little look.
But I was killing people.
I took a little look.
Where am I looking?
So
Just-
26.
Okay.
Ooh. 14.
6.
So,
And hurt.
Court notices that one of them is holding a computer pad.
I take it. I hack it.
Instant success.
28.
So she's fucking great at hacking.
I have a plus 12, but I think she's like a plus 14.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, my computer's is 12.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I have
She's
a
just getting some
back
good rolls with that.
Yeah.
You notice that they were actually there to help clean up the maze. There had been some victims in there just recently, and they were collecting all of their prizes, basically.
Yeah, so they're not innocent. Fuck them.
They had been given orders to clean out the employees that were working in the warehouse so as to go unnoticed. The employees they were told would be replaced after they were done. So that way no one would have any knowledge. And they were told to leave the beasts up there because they knew that somebody was looking, but they...
Well, now there are hostages.
Mhm.
We only need 2. Let's shoot the other one.
The other thing that you notice is that while it doesn't really give you anything else, it just says to report to Simply Strunes.
So that's all on the data pad.
Mhm.
What kind of kinky shit are they into?
Backpacking this data pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it tells you that their next objective was to go to Simply Strunes.
Okay, well I say we take all of them and this data pad back to the cops.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else want to do a perception of maybe like the rest of the room?
Then use your big muscles.
Sure, I want to look for the power supply.
What are you doing? Putting them in your gun? You carrying them?
With a 10.
Pretty strong for an android.
You don't find a power supply, but you find some crates.
Organic muscle.
But I mean, there's got to be like power cables or a central power unit for this room, right?
Probably, but you'd have to look harder than that.
25.
I'd say that you looked harder.
I still didn't find it.
What are we looking for?
I'm going to use my mechanic skill overload to set the room ablaze. We might want to go up.
So
now.
you're gonna destroy the evidence.
Just the room. And the maze.
And the evidence.
And,
If I was
You're destroying the evidence.
And
That's
other-
what I mean.
everything.
if I was one of Plug's teammates, I would stun him right now.
Yeah.
You
I'm
don't.
gonna stun him.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It,
also-
it, either that or tell him not to, please.
What?
What's your electrical? What's your energy?
17.
Oh, I didn't stun him.
I'm gonna grab him.
Yeah, I would suggest that you tell him not to do
I'm
that.
gonna grab him.
I'm a bomb maker, damn it! Let me make bombs!
Instead, what you should be looking at is the crate that seems to be overflowing with some things right now.
Well, that's fine, but
What crate?
I don't know what's the crate either. I mean, I'm too busy trying to make the room go boom.
I thought we percepted this room.
Yeah.
I
Where's
failed.
the crate?
The crate's on the
This side.
wall that's on that side there.
Okay, well, don't do it yet. What's in here?
So you find enough for 2,000 gold each.
Fuck. So 6,000
2,000
gold.
gold or how much
Credits.
Credits.
2,000 credits each.
Yay, I'm back to 8,000.
And for successfully doing what you did in the maze, because that was fun.
I made them pay for you. You're welcome.
I agree. My face is Christian. So it's my body.
Each of you got 400 experience.
What, I have to share? I was the one doing all the button pushing.
You also find in there a selection of upgrades
Ooh. What kind of upgrades?
that each of you can pick one of.
So it's just a random upgrade?
I'm going to tell you what's in the box, actually. I picked some select things.
Is it an
so-
instant dildo thing? Because he needs that.
So there is a Mark 1 electrostatic field, which gives you damage resistance of 5 to melee and touch, and does 1d6 of electrical damage when they touch you.
Ha, that sounds like her.
There's a quick release sheath, which allows you a light item instant action.
I don't need that, I've got my cheeks.
There's a high density data jack that allows you a +1 to your computer check. It's an implant. There is a wormling dragon gland that allows you once every 10 minutes to do 3d6 of damage in a 15-foot cone of your choice of damages of either fire or acid, I think.
I'll take it.
There's dermal plating Mark 1, which gives you damage resistance of 1 to kinetic. Respiration compounder, which gives you a +4 to con checks to hold breath, 2 times your con for holding breath, +2 saves against inhaled poisons or other airborne toxins, and then a speed suspension minimal, which allows an extra 10 feet of movement speed.
But I don't want to move.
So, but yeah, there's just some things.
Something. What's that one that spits
Wormling.
Wormling?
Yes. So it's called a wormling dragon gland. It is actually like a body modification.
Just trying to find it where it is. I know it's in here.
What's
I've
the
seen it.
stuff I should have?
Almost everything sounded good for you.
Yeah.
There was like
you got computer hacking
hacking
shit.
shit.
You've got
the armor that shocks people if they
armor
touch
that
you.
Shocks people if they touch you.
I
It's
like
pretty good.
that one.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, Mark 1 electrostatic field.
Is that in addition to my armor? Or?
Yeah, it's like an upgrade for your armor.
Okay.
It could fit in that slot that you probably have.
Where?
Ooh, 1d6 of electricity.
Where is that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Where do I add that?
It goes into your armor.
Yeah, it actually like slots into your armor.
It's just a special ability of your
But
armor.
where do I add it?
So you write it underneath your armor, like wherever you have your armor listed.
I don't know.
You,
Find it.
I normally write my armor in my like categories thing, like
I think
over
I
here.
had
You're like,
carbon skin graphite. I think I had.
okay, and then write your upgrade rates,
yeah.
or some. Just write it somewhere.
Or just say
Doesn't
like you
to
have
be
resistance
armor.
+5 and electric shock damage of 1d6.
I'm so confused.
What's confusing with this?
I don't know
Just
where
write
to write it.
Just write it somewhere. Just write it armor upgrade, Mark 2 electro static +6 when someone touches you. Put in your abilities I don't know, somewhere.
So yeah, if anybody does like a melee or a grapple attack on you,
They take
you
what?
have an instant damage resistance of 5.
5. So like
And-
-5 to their attack.
When they do damage to, or when they do a melee to you, they take 1d6 of electrical damage.
Would that add to her
Can you help me
kinetic
write that?
armor?
I will hear in just a little bit.
And you said you have which skin?
I think I have carbon skin graphite. I thought that's what I have.
Yes, that is one upgrade slot. So yeah, that works. Perfect.
Would that add to her kinetic armor class? A +5?
No.
Okay.
It's just damage resistance.
Oh, okay.
But it's damage resistance specifically to melee or
Yes.
touch.
Right.
So just keep that in mind. So if they shoot you,
It doesn't count.
it doesn't count. But if they're like punching you or hitting you with like a physical weapon,
Where they use their sword on you.
yeah,
What's it
that's
called
when
again?
it counts.
It is called
Yeah,
electrostatic field. Mark 1.
Mark 1 electrostatic field. Okay, Matt.
Yep.
Do you want to
So
do wormling?
you can pick
Yeah.
for your wormling gland
Yep.
acid, cold, electricity, or fire.
Fire.
Fire. Okay, so your wormling gland.
We gotta get you to standard. That sounds impressive.
Standard.
Standard
And see, this
plus
is actually like
76.
this is the low level one too.
Yeah, this is the weakest one.
Damn. Okay.
But it's a 15-foot range cone. So it's like a cone in front of you that goes 15 feet out from your mouth.
Dang.
And it is 3d6 damage.
What the fuck? You can spend one resolve point at any time to recharge it immediately?
Damn.
What the shit?
Is that one a day?
No.
Or is that?
This is
Oh,
once. You can't use it until you've rested for 10 minutes.
No.
Okay.
Or you can just spend as a resolve point and use it again.
That's where the danger comes in, though.
Yeah, because if you knock yourself out, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
But you do 3d6 damage for 15 feet, and the reflex save on it is d10 plus half your level plus your con modifier.
So I would do the math after we level you up.
Yeah.
Because we're hitting levels now, by the way.
Right.
5? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hitting level 5 now.
So that would be 12. What's your
3d6.
con modifier?
Can I take that
Modifiers.
computer thing?
2?
Plus.
I would seriously suggest the Mark 1 electronic
It
electrostatic.
should be the
Take
plus.
Oh. Plus 2. Yeah.
Okay, so 14.
I'm trying to help power you guys up, but
Right now,
I don't want you to
we're
be.
not
Yeah, but they still take half damage, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian. Any one of those speak to you?
Not really.
Try to pick things that.
Literally everything is beneficial. There's no reason not to take one.
I know,
There's
but
one against melee attacks, one against like con modifier, one for like computer hacking, one for everything here.
One for speed.
One for speed.
I don't need speed though. I don't want to be fast.
You want to be slow.
Yes.
You want to throw a grenade and like not go an extra 10 feet, get out of distance.
Have you seen me locked in a room?
Yes. Yes, actually.
I mean, even the Mark 1 electrostatic thing could be good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could do the high density data check and get one more to computer check.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking, but I wanted to see what they were.
I did try to do like legit research on these ones, so within the levels that you guys are,
I need help.
I tried to find the best things for you guys.
Thermal capacity. What the fuck is that?
I still don't know. I gotta sell some of this crap I don't use. I never sold that no qual.
Oh yeah, the giant like.
The
the alien.
thing. I never
Oh,
sold
shit,
it.
yeah.
We left them on the ship though, and the ship was taken.
Yeah, I would consider that you don't have that.
Okay.
That's like part of
'Cause I
another
took 2 of
adventure.
them.
Wait.
Or I took 1.
But that was like the only thing that you guys really ever picked up from that adventure.
What's a free?
I think I'm just gonna take the shock.
A free what?
We gotta look at some of my stuff.
Okay.
See what I don't.
Okay, what did you say? You're gonna take the shock thing
I
too?
think so.
I don't need saltwater grenades anymore.
No.
Let's drop that on the ground.
Okay. So with this new information, and the fact that you have leveled up, do you want to stop now so that we can quickly level up before we all go?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Level
So we're gonna-
5, ladies and gentlemen, I believe gets you a. I want to say either free feat or free. Oh, look at that! You get both. You get a free ability increase as well as a free feat. Congratulations, everyone.
All right. So that's gonna do it for today. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I need to organize